Message or an email from Anthem saying that you're the winner of the Roots jersey giveaway. With our Oakland Roots goal scored by Otara Magnus as Carlson in the 37th minute. That's a $510 donation to Spectrum Community Services, brought to you by East Bay Community Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, tonight, the Oakland Roots are teaming up with Anthem to host the United States Association of Blind Athletes, who are building the very first USA Blind Soccer Paralympic team. Please turn your attention to the video screen to learn more about this incredible version of our favorite sport.
In more than 60 countries and has become the fastest growing Paralympic sport in the world. Blind soccer has been part of the Paralympic Games since 2004, and the U.S. will make its Paralympic debut on the soccer pitch as the host nation of the LA 2028 Games. From grassroots opportunities across the U.S., USAPA is hosting blind soccer teams and camps to educate PE teachers, coaches, and players. Soccer is the most recognized sport across the U.S., and the USAPA will use their 12 soccer partners to their players in the sport. With this national governing body designation from the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee, the United States Association of Blind Athletes will strive to attain the same competitive excellence that blind soccer has successfully done with goalball. These two Paralympic sports will provide Americans greater access to a healthy lifestyle, as well as the camaraderie of participating in team sports.
And now, please welcome the CEO of the U.S. Association of Blind Athletes, Molly Quinn, and the team of USA Blind Soccer Athletes, who are here to show us how this great game works.
Hello, Oakland Roots fans! Huge thanks to the Roots and Anthem Blue Cross for having the U.S. Association of Blind Athletes here tonight to help us launch blind soccer in the Bay Area. This afternoon, we held a soccer clinic hosted by the Bay Area Outreach and Recreation Program, known as BORP, and presented by Anthem. And tonight, I'm pleased to introduce you to 6 players, along with USABA and BORP staff, who are going to show you how the Paralympic sport of blind soccer works. Blind soccer was first created in South America in the 1960s and ultimately became competitive internationally starting in the 1990s. The biggest moment for the sport was in 2004 when it made its Paralympic debut in Athens, and since it's been exploding across the world. It's played in over 60 countries and is considered the fastest growing Paralympic sport. Currently, it's the version of sport that's played at the Paralympic Games. The game is played on a solid, smooth, flat, and non-abrasive surface on a pitch that is 40 meter by 20 meter wide. Pitches must ideally be outside to ensure that the acoustics are correct for players. Each pitch is surrounded by kickboards, a physical barrier that indicates the boundaries of the playing area. The goals are about the same size as the goals we're using tonight. Each team has 5 players, including a goalie. Tonight we're playing 3 versus 3. The goalies can be fully sighted, and the 4 players in the outfield are blind and visually impaired. They also wear blacked out eye shades to make sure it's a level playing field and that nobody on the field can see anything. Again, the goalies are sighted, so even a retired Oakland Roots player can make it to the Paralympics playing blind soccer. The ball is an adaptive version of a soccer ball, and it has ball bearings inside of it, so it creates a sound source like a rattling noise when the ball is in motion. The name of the game is really sound source. So when you're playing on offense, you're kicking the ball and you're creating a rattling noise with the ball. And on the defense, you have to make yourself known as a defender. You're on the field with 8 players in the outfield. The athletes are blind and they're blindfolded. They're running around and they have to make themselves known. So the offense's players make themselves known by the sound of the ball, while on the defense, you have to make yourself known by saying the Spanish word voy. Voy, which in Spanish for I go. Again, the game was created in South America, which is where that phrase originated. So as the offensive player is dribbling the ball down the field, they're creating a sound source with the ball. Simultaneously, the defenders, as they approach, is saying the word voy. That way, the defender and the offensive player know where each other are, which limits collisions on the field and gives the players a mental picture of the ever-changing field of play where the athletes are on the pitch. The field's divided into thirds. You have the middle third where a sideline coach can provide their guidance and direction, and then the other thirds where the goals are. The guides and the goalies can provide direction when the ball is in those areas. There are no offside rules or throw-ins in blind soccer, but there are corner kicks. Each half lasts 15 minutes, and teams can request a 1-minute timeout per half. 4 players are allowed as substitutes and 1 goalie. Substitutes can be made up to 6 times per half. On the international level, they average about 4 goals per game, which is higher than average for sighted soccer, so there's a lot of great action going on. Let's hear it for our players! Representing USABA as USA Blind Soccer Sport Ambassadors are Bailey Martin from Iowa, Ricky Castaneda from Texas, and from right here in the Oakland area, Jaden Heilman, Valentine Cardona, J.B. Smith, and Scott Wan. Blind soccer in the Bay Area and across the nation as we prepare to announce the very first USA Blind Soccer national team later this year, and this team heads to Guatemala to play in their first international competition. Scan the QR code on the video screen to learn more about the sport. Thank you, Oakland Roots, Anthem Blue Cross, and Borb. I'm Molly Quinn, CEO of USABA. Go USA Blind Soccer!
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the CEO of the